Not that this should come as a surprise to anybody, but the establishment media just proved once again they have zero actual interest in resisting abuses of power and authority in the age of Donald Trump. Nowhere is this more evident than with Andrea Mitchell's recent diatribe on MSNBC this week, where she complained about Trump signing the National Defense Authorization Act.
Except that it's not called the National Defense Authorization Act. It's called the John S. McCain Defense Authorization Act. President Trump all but jumping through hoops to avoid even mentioning John McCain by name, shunning the Armed Services Chairman, former POW.
She's not offended by the hundreds of billions of dollars being funneled to the military-industrial complex, not offended by lawmakers' refusal to repeal the indefinite detention of American citizens that ultimately started with Bush but was implemented pointedly during the Obama administration and continues under Trump, not offended by Congress further roping American taxpayers into endless debt and war waged by a military widely documented to be inefficient and fraudulent and commit war crimes. No, no, no. The real disgrace here is that Donald Trump didn't honor warmonger John McCain, who has pushed America into wars that have killed countless innocent people, wasted trillions of dollars, and failed to stop terrorism.
We're going to win this victory. Tragically, we will lose American lives, but it will be brief. We're going to find out massive evidence of weapons of mass destruction.
The media is so rabidly opposed to the superficial cult of personality of Donald Trump that they're willing to bootlick a partisan Republican just so they can complain about the president, when they could be calling him out for towing the line on the biggest threat to freedom and accountability this country faces.
And since President Trump would not do it, let us here on The Lead congratulate Senator John McCain and his family and thank him for his service to the country.
It's just a disgraceful moment from our president, another one, unfortunately.
And where is the grace?
You know what the corporate media really loves, even more than hating Donald Trump? The very wars they refuse to adequately criticize.
We see these beautiful pictures at night from the decks of these two U.S. Navy vessels in the Eastern Mediterranean. I am tempted to quote the great Leonard Cohen, "I'm guided by the beauty of our weapons."
In fact, they praise their arch nemesis for bombings.
President Trump recognized that the President of the United States does have to act to enforce international norms
and repeatedly ignore the mass suffering caused by the militarism and corporate welfare they promote. They prefer to talk about reality TV and porn star drama over the mass suffering caused by the policies they decline to question. It's almost like the last president set a precedent for the mainstream left to be totally silent on war. The media does nothing but sow further division, hatred, and obedience to established authority without ever questioning the true nature of power in this country, even when the man they hate keeps bowing down to it.